Worst Company, that's one of my favorites. Filthy Axe done at a reasonable price is amazing.
Best name ever.
What?
Best name ever.
Because, like I said, the
best name... Well, the best part about that, I shortened it to Filthy Axe done at a reasonable price, because the raw-ass Japanese translation of that is even better.
But and again, I know it does sound weird, but there is just that thing of, I would really love to see, again, certain anime, like, how would 4Kids handle censoring it? Like, you have to have that.
Also, I know I'm just commenting on this now, but the text that Sean sent me to say he showed up at the door, he typed H-E-R-R.
Yeah, my phone's weird.
It does that sometimes.
I just noticed that.
I had a George too.
George is not allowed to get in his bed if for any reason. If he does not have something to entertain him. Like I said, I was like, yeah, man, I fell asleep because, I got in my bed and I was like sitting there and I had my phone in my hand. But if my phone does not entertain me enough, I will fall asleep.
In case it's confusing people, Brian is George.
That's a long story. It's not really that long. It's pretty simple. Me and Sean started hanging out because we worked together, and so Sean invited me to his house because he was like, "You want to watch some anime?"
We watched Attack on Titan.
Yeah, we watched Attack on Titan. And so we get there, and we're sitting there watching Attack on Titan, and Sean's sister-in-law comes in the house, and she. From what I was told, she apparently knew that I was supposed to be there. But she comes in the house, walks towards her room, walks past us, and literally just says, "Hi, Sean. Hi, George." And just goes straight to her room without a second thought. And then I think comes back later and says, "Your name's not George, is it?" And I'm like, "No, it's not."
Okay,
I had to tell her she was wrong.
I had been wanting to ask that story, but I never did.
Well, it's also now just convenient, because if him and Ryan are in the house, it gets really confusing.
Yeah.
Because unless they're paying attention, it gets confusing. So it's just easier sometimes to call him something other than Brian.
The I.O. Tower. Oh no, not the I.O. Tower.
One of my other, favorite stand changes, because it's one of those things you don't think you would have to change. They had to change weather report to weather forecast.
Mm-hmm.
We got the sleeping lion, boys.
Just chunk that in the trash.
Actually,
the garbage.
It's pretty.
Sleeping lion.
Just chunk that in the trash along with the garbage character it's from.
Gonna get our squall on. Squall. Combo plus.
It has 5 strength.
It has 8
3
stats.
magic.
We just now got something basically better than what you were using.
Why is it decisive pumpkin on any of these slots?
Yeah, decisive pumpkin should be on Valor form.
Yeah, I mean, it has 6 strength and 1 magic. I just don't like the size of pumpkin.
Why?
But it's got combo boost.
So some people think it's the best one. I mean,
it is the best for ground combos.
Yeah, because it can do.
And that's the whole point of Valor form. Is that Valor form is just straight ground combos.
It does more damage for that. But realistically, doing this setup is even better, because this means that I do more combos, which means that does more damage. And I put that there because really it's better for Master Form anyway.
Okay, I found what I was looking for, because I never remember this mouthful. Because of the way Japanese works, Filthy Axe done at a reasonable price is supposed to literally be translated as time to perform some dishonest acts at a fair and reasonable price.
Hey, here's a fact.
There you go, Brian.
Hey, here's a fact I learned, which I'm not going to explain why I know this. Dollar Tree, if you apparently translate that into raw-ass Japanese, comes out as fishing god. Don't ask me why I know that. It's a long and complicated fucking story.
That's what I was looking for. Time to perform some dishonest acts at a fair and reasonable price.
Gorge.
Me too. Let's head for the game grid.
George.
Why does
Why
Tron...
the-
Why does
Gorge.
the Tron world from this game look like it's from an 80s movie, but the Tron world from, you know, like...
Sees things
uh,
moving
Dream
on
Drop
screen,
Distance is...
but has to go towards
that.
keyboard and then look on keyboard. Great, the terminal works.
Kurt, they actually.
I know it's because of the changes they made in the movies, but we have Tron in the Kingdom Hearts universe as a computer program. In this, it's a sleeping world now. And why did you just buy potions?
No,
I need them.
Kurt, you misunderstand. This computer world was a stolen copy. What you visit in Dream Drop Distance is the actual world and reality.
Fuck, I hate this series.
You
Yes.
just synthesize defense boost.
Can you get to max?
Yes.
That's like a thing.
Wait,
Yes.
Well, you can synthesize AP boost,
That's like a
defense,
thing?
and
Yes.
power boost.
You didn't know
Yeah.
that?
You can just...
Oh no, I didn't take too much time on the screen.
Yeah, if you grind enough, you could technically just farm these. Although you can also find them on data org fights because they just drop them.
And AP boost.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yes, you can reach max stats.
What is that like?
Hmm.
Has anyone ever done that?
No, people don't even do it. People don't do it.
People do not.
You say they don't.
Sounds like
I mean,
Brian's gonna
it would
stream
take-
him
would-
doing
it.
it.
Would take forever. It's not
Did
really
someone
worth
say grinding?
it. George really likes to grind.
Hey, after.
Hey, I mean, you know, you're talking to the same guy that literally sat down and did the math on how he was supposed to grind something, and literally sat there and said, "All right, first 6 hours is done. Now we only have 10 hours left."
Hey, after reading an article that a guy did a pacifist run in World of Warcraft and reached max level without killing something, I don't think anyone has any excuses for stuff anymore.
I'll show you who's old. Done.
Someone reached
Why
the.
is Sid a hick?
Homemade program. A Looney Wizard special.
This had better work. I'm off.
They put Merlin's magic into data and made antivirus out of it.
One Looney Wizard special.
Why didn't they just use the Sora anti-virus from Recoded? God, that game is trash.
But no, like, that was literally the situation of how I literally sat there and I was like, we need cheat codes. How long would it take us to get cheat codes? Well, it takes us about 5 minutes to go to this world. And if we grind on this world, grind on this map and literally fight like 2 or 3 different enemies, then it's basically gonna take us 10 minutes. So, you know, we take that, and then we do this, and we do that, and we realize that we need like 600 cheat codes. We're gonna be doing this for a long time. And I think I literally grinded the entire day.
If someone is going to reach the level cap of World of Warcraft without killing anything,
Well, you should specify that more. If he didn't do anything with combat, because couldn't you technically be like a healer for a party, and you're technically
he
like
did.
not going to fight? He didn't do anything revolving around combat.
Apparently, other than this one forced quest
Good job, Dom.
that you have to kill. Because they cap you to teach you the basics of the game. So apparently he killed one tutorial monster,
Guys.
and then never again.
Guys.
Yes?
What?
Party members at max stats.
He's gonna do it. He's even gonna max out the stats of Jack and them.
Oh, Jesus
Why
Christ.
would you do that? Because
Could
Brian-
you think of the damage?
I do want to know.
I
if
bet
you-
I could look at, like, Zigbar and just use Blizzard and then bam, he's dead.
I do want to know if you went out of your way to get like max stats through just grinding all the like power and defense boost and stuff. How much of a difference would that make? I do want to know that, kind of unironically.
Transform into final form, hit him with, like, just use fire
Yeah,
or
it's
whatever.
like there has to be a point the game's damage overflow would count. There like, has to be a point the amount of damage you can do in a single hit has to have a cap.
It does and it doesn't. The game takes your damage and it multiplies based on what's going on. So if you have max attack...
Running executable.
Love this limit break.
Access approved.
So, what worlds do you think are going to get added to Kingdom Hearts 3 later?
Apparently nothing, because they're not gonna do DLC.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Well, they're doing DLC.
Oh,
There's supposed to be an announcement for DLC next week. Or this week.
Yeah, actually there is. But I mean, for what they've said before, it's probably going to be the secret ending and whatnot.
Okay, so what worlds do you think they're going to add?
I told... We had an argument a while back where it was like, there's goddamn DLC is gonna happen, and you two were
Well,
like...
no.
There's gonna be
You are
DLC.
y'all were implying that there was gonna be DLC, that the game wasn't gonna be finished, and we were gonna have to buy DLC to get the rest of the game. That is what we disagreed with.
That's true.
I still stand by that.
Well, no, the game's done.
Right.
According to her, game was out of development like a few days ago.
That is some bullshit. If that was the case,
Because if what you're describing was a thing, this game already on a bad leg. Because its plot isn't helping it, and that isn't helping it either.
if the game was finished, someone would have had the balls to leak it.
No.
Has it leaked?
Nah, we ain't leaking nothing
What do
around
you
Square
mean?
Enix.
They don't need to leak
No.
it. They have another trailer coming out next week.
They got man.
Number
They
one is leaking it
lost.
already.
They already lost a shit ton of money.
Did you see the last trailer? It said
They
fucking
just had
nothing.
They just had to cancel that other game that they didn't finish.
Which trailer are we talking about? The
The one after the Winnie the Pooh trailer.
Which one was that?
I don't remember its name.
Oh, you talking about the commercial?
Oh, that was just commercial.
Because as far as I'm concerned, that's
that-
the commercial you're going to see when you watch TV.
Yeah, that's the commercial.
Okay.
They released that commercial because they were done making the game.
Okay,
You're talking about the one where we're like running on the beach and Jack runs by and he's like, "Sir?" And he's like, "Jack Sparrow." And he's like, "Captain Jack Sparrow."
Still an imitator. The best part about...
And the funniest part about that video is the voiceover, because it's like, in a world where darkness, something. And I'm like, good God, what is
I'm
this
trying
voiceover?
to make a 13-year-old's fan fiction sound really, really cool.
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Also, I'm not sure if I pointed this out before, but that Heartless has a dick gun.
That it does.
God damn it, Nomura.
Penis laser.
Did Nomura still, was he still doing the character design for this, or did someone else do the character design
Yeah, I
here?
can only assume he's doing character design.
I thought
He's
he...
some murder
Hey man,
ass
I don't know,
designs.
man. There's some pants rolls going on. I think that was all him. He said, I'm moving up from belts. I'm moving on to pants.
When did we go on that pants
You can't put
tangent?
two
Was that
pants
Chain
on
of
a
Memories?
character. I can't
Chain
put
of
two pants on a
Memories.
character. You watch me put two pants on a character. That character's gonna have two pairs of
Wait.
pants.
The Panzeros thing started in Chain of Memories.
That's what I thought.
That's all started in Kingdom Hearts 1.
No! Our argument joke about it, not his costume.
Oh,
No, where we really broke down, where Brian was like, that man is wearing pantyhose.
I know
No good.
I know I've probably pointed...
Leon, let me try. Cause somehow I know about computers. Because you know, I'm Earth.
I know I've probably pointed this out like 5 times. And now... Well, first, something interesting about Aerith in this game. Was it this game or
Leon
Kingdom
didn't put the disc in.
Was it this
That's the
game?
implication here.
Oh, no, I have an actual interesting piece of trivia. Was it this game or Kingdom Hearts 1 where you said it sounds like Aerith's actress is phoning it in?
This game!
Apparently her actress in this game is an actual celebrity.
I believe you.
That's, I think, why she's phoning it in. She probably gave exactly 0 fucks about this.
It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how many of you used Square Enix track record at the time to make the kind of guess that me and Carson made, where Kingdom Hearts 3 would be released in a very incomplete state, and that they would have to release updates and DLC in order to finish it? However, I will give you our guess was a little bit off because the DLC that dropped did not add extra worlds. However, it did add an extra bit of story and is technically a more canonical ending to the game that was used as a springboard to set up future Kingdom Hearts games, so that DLC was plot important. And I will also give you it was free, which also surprised me because I kind of expected that DLC would have been something you pay for so that they could nickel and dime more money out of people, but me and Carson were at least partly right. The game was incomplete and they used DLC to finish it. And before anyone says this, you could make a semantic argument that the DLC is more expanding the story to set up for future games, but because that is canon, I am considering the base game incomplete in the overall scheme of the canon. But anyway, I'm rambling. I would love to know how many of you had the same kind of thought process at the time. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links, as well as my Discord link, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute if you subscribe to the channel. And if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will see you all next time, so good night, everybody.